Well, I guess I have to accept it's the Supreme Court, so I'll accept it.
The Supreme Court blocked me from relieving student debt, but they didn't stop me.
The idea that the Democrats have been pushing that this is somehow a politicized court that is just doing Trump's bidding is just been completely destroyed. What we're seeing, putting aside the specifics of the cases, is that the argument for reform or for packing the court that the Democrats are going to make is complete bunk. There is no case for it. This is a conservative court, but it is a fair court, and it rules against the president as well as for him.
That was President Trump saying he'll abide by Supreme Court rulings. Then that was President Joe Biden campaigning, saying he would ignore them for things like student loan debt. Columnist Mark Thiessen goes after the Democrat narrative that the Supreme Court is in the bag for Trump. It never was. It's such a lame narrative. Let's welcome to the show the president of the Article 3 Project. He's Mike Davis. Mike, great to see you. What do you make of what you just heard in light of today's rulings from the Supreme Court? It upheld birthright citizenship but banned biological men. It's saying that the states can ban biological men from women's sports. What's your take on all of this?
Well, I would say this, that anyone who thinks that President Trump is not following the law is not paying attention, and anyone who thinks the Supreme Court is doing Trump's bidding is definitely not paying attention, especially after this week. I think the Supreme Court egregiously got the law wrong on its birthright citizenship case. It essentially just handed out birthright citizenship to millions of Chinese birth tourists. That's not what the proponents of the 14th Amendment ever sold to the public. It's not what it ever meant, and this is an egregious wrong today.
Are you going to you guys going to challenge that in court in any way? You're going to try to get the Congress to rewrite the legislation?
Well, that's the problem, is the Supreme Court decided this under the 14th Amendment instead of the Constitution, so you can't just have Congress pass a law to override that. You have to pass a constitutional amendment, which is nearly impossible to do. I think the Supreme Court
Justice Kavanaugh is saying you may not need to do that. Maybe you could do new legislation. But, you know, we hear you loud and clear, Mike. The thing is, too, it's like Democrats have been saying, oh, let's pack the Supreme Court. Let's go after the Supreme Court. You know, saying it's in the bag for Trump. It's not. Your take on that?
Do they want to pack? Do these Democrats want to pack the Supreme Court right now with President Trump in the White House and Republicans controlling the House and the Senate? Of course they don't. Look, they want a Supreme Court that's just going to bend over and do whatever the Democrats want them to do. That's not the Supreme Court's job. The Supreme Court is supposed to decide cases and controversies and say when the government's wrong, and that's a good thing.
All right. Mike Davis, you were terrific tonight. Thank you so much.